Hello, my name is Emily, and today I'm going to discuss my Arizona Geology Handbook. The first is volcanoes within Arizona. The first image being San Francisco Volcanic Field near the Colorado Plateau in northern Arizona. The second is the Unicaret Field in the Grand Canyon, and the third is the Pinacate in the Sonora Desert northwest of New Mexico. Some scientists believe that there is a hotspot deep within the Earth's mantle. While the northern American plate moves westward over this magma, eruptions produce these volcanoes. While most volcanoes occur over convergent plate boundaries, such as the Ring of Fire, hotspots do exist, as in Hawaii, which are caused by mantle plumes below the tectonic plates. So even if the North American plate moves, the hotspot won't. U of A says that there could be an eruption, but the chance is small. However, there are still hazards, such as ash, acid rain, lava flows, lahars, pyroclastic flows, lava dome collapses, and debris avalanches. However, we still do mine copper from these places, and the San Francisco field attracts tourists. This is a digital evaluation model from USGS of the San Francisco field with over 600 vents and noticeable lava flows. Next we have earthquakes. Most of our earthquakes occur because of our neighbor California, who has the highest hazard rate pretty much in the entire country because of the San Andreas Fault. However, we do have fault systems of our own, such as in northern Arizona, the seismic belt that runs from Flagstaff into Utah Lake, Mary Fault and Hurricane Fault, which could produce a magnitude 7 earthquake, and the Santa Rita Fault in southeast Tucson. There is a chance that infrastructure would be damaged and the rock slides could occur. However, there should be no major injuries or loss of life. And like I said, landslides also occur in Arizona, not always due to these faults, but sometimes. It also occurs due to steep terrain, loose soil and sediments, and snowmelt, mostly in northern Arizona. U of A says that landslides occur in all 15 counties. However, 50% of them happen on tribal lands because of our mountains, plateaus, and mesas. They rival floods as the deadliest and most costly of the natural disasters because dozens of fatalities and $2.3 billion in damage to infrastructure, roads, buildings, and homes occur annually, according to NOAA. And over on this map, we have the yellow indicates initial movements, and red means any movement from landslides whatsoever. And again, you can see they're mostly in northern Arizona, although we do have a couple down here. Moving on to climate change. Climate change occurs everywhere. However, it is a particular problem in Arizona, as we are the second fastest warming city in the country. And this is because Phoenix is a heat island, and industrialization keeps heat trapped in. The state as a whole is also suffering from heat-related deaths, and days above 105 are projected to grow 50 to 80 days per year for the whole country, and Phoenix in general is already 21 degrees warmer than that. And we see from 1970 to 2015 that it has rose 1.8 degrees warmer as a summer average. And then, with deadly weather, we have monsoons, which produce haboobs or dust storms. And dust storms occur because the air is dry, as it is in the north of Africa. And early thunderstorms, again from monsoons, produce rain that evaporates before it reaches the ground. These storms, when they start to collapse, can produce winds that stir up clouds of dust as they blow over usually between Phoenix and Tucson from Arizona Central. Monsoon season begins in June and ends in September, due to these months having higher humidity. Car crashes are the major hazard, but also allergies and other things like that. And then, as you can see here on this map, this is where they usually occur. And then you can see a rise in dust storms as a whole from 2004 to 2018, 2018 being the highest on record with 175 total. Personally, I kind of see geology rather differently in Arizona, just because I didn't know how deadly some of the weather could be and what caused various different geological events. But other than that, I think my opinion has relatively stayed the same. These are my references.